What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today what we're going to be doing is doing a live reaction of the most recent product that Jasco Games has dropped for us for UniVersus. So, out on the Jasco official Facebook page, we were given an announcement for the Grimm Fairy Tales comic book collaboration that Jasco is doing. This is being recorded on the 9th. It says, "Good afternoon, UniVersus players. As many of you already know, we are partnering with Zenescope Entertainment for a special one-shot issue of their Grimm Fairy Tales comic online, as well as one of our upcoming DLC or deck loadable content packs." So what this is Jasco has decided to do what they're calling DLC, deck loadable content, very clever name, where they are taking and doing some ancillary products from some of the licenses that we like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and so on. And the first one that they're doing is the Grimm Fairy Tale inside of this comic book. So they have released Sela, who is one of the protagonists, who's the main protagonist, of the Grimm Fairy Tale comics. And if you want to read more about this, the comic itself, you should go to Jasco's Facebook page where you can see the entire post, as well as, I think it's Zenescope Entertainment, where you can see, like that Facebook page, and you'll get updated on all of their comic book stuff. Looks like they're doing a lot of interesting, cool stuff here in the near future. But this video is all about UniVersus, so let's jump into the cards. So the first thing that I want to talk about whenever I see this Sela card is, first and foremost, the artwork. Holy cow, the artwork is so realistic and stunning. Maybe not the body proportions, but the it's not your normal cartoony. This is not a Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers ripped from a comic book. This is some really high quality art from a comic. I'm excited to see how this looks as a holo. There's so much light and so much blue coming off of it that it just looks really, really good. Yeah, into the card itself. This is Sela 1 dot. She's a 6/6, 0 mid block, 6 hand size, 29 life. That's quite a bit of life. She has good life and water. She says, enhance your attack. Discard 1 card from your opponent's card pool, build the top card of your deck face down. So the first things that I've noticed about this is she says your attack, not your turn. So she wants to be playing reversals and such in order to get the most utilization out of her character, as well as she is discarding cards from my opponent's card pool, something we haven't seen in a very long time. I think the most recent card that discards cards from my opponent's card pool might be the Sheepman attack, Thunderwool. But it says the word build the top card of your deck face down. We're kind of changing up our vocabulary a little bit with just like simplifying the text and understanding that the word build just means to like create a foundation in your staging area. So I think that's really interesting, as opposed to add to staging area being inside of the card text. We just have the word build, simplifying text. I love it. And the response: after you discard one or more momentum to pay the cost of a multiple ability, your opponent adds 1 card from the top of their deck to their card pool for each momentum discarded this way. Okay, so let's think about that. After your opponent discards 1 or more momentum to pay the cost of a multiple ability. After you discard one or more momentum. So if you've got fat momentums like multiple 3 off of Windmill Punch or multiple X off of Explosion or something along those lines, this is just going to stuff my opponent's card pool full of stuff, because it also says adds 1 card from the top of their deck to their card pool for each momentum discarded this way. So it is very easy for you to fatality a couple things in, flood your opponent's card pool in order to make sure that enhance your attack, discard a card from my opponent's card pool, build the top card of your deck face down. So not only do you get to activate their ability whenever your opponent blocks or whenever you play a card on their turn, but in addition to that, you also get to pull a card down. This is neat. I like the design of the fact of like it's really simple design. It's just building a card, it's just adding a card in, but it really is doing what Water wants to do, which is like use your momentum and use multiples, hit the reversal, and then good is building stuff down. Life's trying to ignore progressives, build stuff down. I think this encapsulates the 3 symbols exceptionally well. Good job, design team. I think the last interesting thing is these symbols are really indicative of playing the stuff my opponent's card pool full of stuff with Fei Long. Sorry, not Fei Long. Fei Long. Sorry, almost said Kung Jan. Fei Long, as well as Lily. These abilities to toss stuff into the card pool. We've also got like a Zhanghua symbol, so like she wants to play some cool momentum generation stuff. Under good, we've got Maxi. He wants to steal a bunch of momentum. And then under the good symbol, we've got like Mitsurugi and Kuwabara that want to have a bunch of face downs and then do stuff with those face downs. And so I think the toolkit that she's going to have access to is going to be really strong in order to kind of build, once again, very simple effects, but she gets to utilize them in really, really good ways. Good stuff. And not to mention, this is like the first non-My Hero card that we've seen with the new template. It looks stunning. Like, going back to the artwork, it looks stunning. The outlay is really good. I like how clean all the lines are. I'm digging. I actually really like the font of the 6 and the 6 at the top and the bottom. They're the same font, but it's not muddied up with a bunch of extra stuff. I dig it. I dig it. So under her attack, we have Reverberate, which is a 4/3 with a 2 mid block. It is a 5 mid for 4. It has all of her symbols. But let's talk about the artwork first. Wow, this card looks good. Holy cannoli, this is a good looking card. Let's see. I don't know who this guy is on top who's getting reverberated, I guess. But the duality of the blue and the black in the background and her hair going wild, I think this art looks just absolutely fantastic. She's got the wind flowing. Like this is a really, really dynamic card. I'm excited to see how it looks as a holo. This is a good looking card. So yeah, onto the stats. 5 mid for 4. It's got charge, Sela reversal, multiple 2, enhance, destroy 1 foundation, : this attack gets +3 damage. Multiple copies of this attack gain this ability. Wow, that's really simple, but really neat. So it's got charge and multiple 2. So first and foremost, the thing that I'm thinking is we have a Raiden symbol, right, of charge. I've just recently been playing Raiden, so that's the first thing I thought of. Sela reversal, which means that it gets the most value in a Sela deck, which is like what these cards should do, right? I wholeheartedly expect a lot of these DLC cards to have exclusive character ability, whether it be an enhance or response. In this case, it's a reversal. And then multiple 2. I like the fact that reversal is in green so that you know it's a response. Wow, this format's really, really good. And the multiple 2 is in the orange-red color so that you know it's an enhance, and charge is in white because it's just a generic keyword. That's a keyword trait, excuse me. Enhance, destroy 1 foundation, : this works perfectly well because Sela wants to build stuff down. She's getting a bunch of free foundations in order to get your card to go off. So this attack gets +3 damage. Multiple copies of this attack gain this ability. This card's gonna hit really, really hard. Wow, this card's gonna hit hard. It's 21 damage on the reversal. That's a lot, and that can actually kill your opponent, especially if you're able to hit the multiple and build out a couple cards. Like, the thing about Sela is, I feel like if we can figure out how to, and this is asking a lot, if we can figure out how to keep momentum, if we can figure out how to play multiples and draw cards in order to keep fueling our stuff, we get to play the game forever. And we get to have this really interesting choice of, are they going to have stuff in their card pool, or am I going to build stuff? Really, really interesting choices I get to make on my turn. And I guess Sela reversal on their turn. Destroy a foundation. This attack gets 3 damage. I think just giving generic pump for the cost of a foundation, it's the same damage as like a pull my trigger. Reverberate, I think, has a place in a lot of different decks. I think the only thing that could have made this... Oh, wait a minute. This has charge on it? This is going to be a really solid card for Talim. Let's go. Underwater. I dig that a bunch. I like that a whole heck of a lot. That's rad. Oh, yeah. So, charge, Sela reversal, multiple 2. I think this card very much warrants going after at least 4 of these. You don't need 4 Sela character cards, but 4 of these, super, super needed. Yeah. So my overall impressions of Sela as a character. First and foremost, Jasko, on the artwork of the card, how the presentation of the card works. A+, 10 out of 10. The card looks fantastic. We'll do 5 stars. Fantastic art. On the ability, and is it interesting and fun? I'm gonna say yes. I like the choices that we get to make whenever I as a character, as a player, get to make a choice of, do I clear your card pool and build a foundation, or do I keep my attacks having a pseudo 1 speed because you have progressive block math? I like that. And then when it comes to a meta analysis of, is it going to be playable, I think because of the symbols that she has, I think she's very playable, especially under good and especially under water. I can't think of off the top of my head a bunch of life stuff that she can do, but I think the the cool things that she can do with all of Kuwabara support, as well as there's some Vincent Gray support, as well as the new Mitsurugi 2 support. And underwater, we get a bunch of momentum generations. Like we get to play like swallow your soul into something else. It's just gain a momentum for free and then keep going for the rest of my turn. I think there's some really good stuff here with the kits that she's allowed to have. I think this is a fantastically well designed character. Good job on you, Jasko. I'm excited for more stuff in the future. So if you liked this review, please go ahead and let me know down in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay updated with any other reviews or UniVersus stuff that we do, as well as the other card game that we produce here on the channel. And if you want to support us even more, go out to our Patreon at patreon.com/TCGUniversity. Sub at any of those levels. Get access to our private Discord. At the $30 level, you get access to these super cool new shirts that we're doing. Just any support helps to keep the lights on. And so thank you very much, you guys. So from all of us here at TCGU, stay learned.